We playing Roblox?
No, I'm just about to start streaming, actually.
Uh, I was gonna ask if you were playing Roblox or what you were playing
No, I'm playing
for
Ultimate
stream.
Admiral Dreadnoughts.
Uh, am I allowed to be here for commentary, or would you rather me just be in chat?
You can if you want. I was just about to do my intro.
Okay.
Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we're here once again in our 1890s Hull campaign. Last time, we mostly just refitted a bunch of the warships to get them up to snuff, as a lot of them had needed a new technological upgrade after technological advancements led to basically everything we had becoming very much out of date. So we're here once again. This time we're gonna be gearing up for war with probably France, because they're the weakest power that I can go to war with quickly. And we need to be picking up on these wars because we still have to conquer all these guys before the 1960s. Which means we still got, let's see, if we do France this year, that's one off the board. Then in the 40s, we do either the German Empire or the Italian Empire. And then the 50s and 60s, we'll get the British or the German Empire, whichever one ends up being the one that we get around to doing first. So yeah, we're pretty on track here for taking over the world. Just get these last few things done, and then I will officially start actually playing the game.
You have a Sonic person.
Yeah, I know. He's been there for quite a few streams now.
I see.
Anyways, let's see. We're already pretty pissed off at the French. We're gonna have to deal with Portugal, the Danish. I don't really care for Chile. Chile's really not gonna be a problem in Mexico during this, so this will be fun. Alright, dispatch you guys. You guys are gonna start operating off the coast of Mexico down here. You guys are going to get deployed down here to act as security in the region, because the French have colonial territory down here, so we're going to have to deal with that. Let's see. I have some new ships being built. I forget what fleets they're for, though. And I don't have any other squadrons here other than the squadron in Barcelona, which or no, not in Barcelona, Valencia, which I think actually one of them is waiting on on this battleship here. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll deploy them afterwards. Let's just get the current people that are all ready to go out there and spread out. Transvaal is taking control of some shit. Damn, U-boats are a lot faster now. I don't remember who these 4 heavy cruisers were destined for. battleship, 4 heavy cruisers, and 8 light cruisers. No recollection of where they're supposed to be. Thank you for gifting a sub our taxi.
That's a ripoff.
What?
I subbed because I'm like, oh, you can get 3 months of Nitro. Nowhere in their terms did it say you had to have not already have subscribed to Nitro. Ripoff artists.
Alright, let's see. These guys are going to Philadelphia.
But hey, I'm
These
glad
guys
to
are
have
going to
subbed you.
Charleston. Where are the rest of you guys? Where are those heavy cruisers going? Where's that battleship going? It's going to Charleston. And then these are also going to Charleston. What was stationed in Charleston? Oh yeah, this fleet squadron I just sent down here. And Philadelphia. What the hell was in Philadelphia? Oh. Just a crap ton of light cruisers. That's what's in Philadelphia. Anything that needs refitting? We have a couple of... Oh, right. That's because they're not done being built yet. And we have 4 Rons and 4 Deltas being constructed. Get a lot of money nowadays. No longer having to worry about the budget. Doesn't mean we're not going to go and take over more shit anyway. More money is more money. More money is always good. Always good. Money is very good. So we would like an Alice-class battleship. Sure thing, Sweden. People of Qatar are trying to liberate themselves from the Ottomans. Being the only seaport the Ottomans still own. Good luck to them on trying to hold that. I disagree. Our Navy's crew is more than ready to defend to defend us. We don't need any extra money. We've already got a lot of money. These ships are taking a bit to construct. Well, since none of them are destined for the squadron over here in Valenkia, guess I'll deploy you guys down here. Oh, no. Can't deploy you all at once. Damn. That should be enough torpedo boats to help those guys out. And the other guys can just stay there as security. I do have 2 full submarine squadrons here in the Mediterranean, which we'll need to deploy. Is Serbia allied with anyone? They're allied with the Italians are at war with France. I didn't realize this. This is kind of the perfect opportunity to go to war with France. Still waiting for those other ships I'm building to get finished. Be nice if you guys could finish faster. Put in some more effort. I guess I'll take some additional naval budget. Yeah. Us and France aren't getting along too well. This will be interesting. Gotta make sure that I don't end up in a second front war with Germany. How much longer till those ships are done? Deltas are still 6 months out from completion. The Cyber is 7 months. And the Birch and the Ron... Oh, no, just the Birches are 1 month out from completion. The Rons are still 6 months out from completion. That's a little annoying. Non-flammable materials, Mark III 15-inch guns. Brazil would like to order 2 Delta classes. Sure thing, Brazil. How's our politics with France? Still muddled. Ship design. Get those Birch classes that just finished refitted. Oh wait, they're still being commissioned. Gotta wait till their commissioning's done before we can get them refitted. Let's get rid of some unrest. And Italy has broken their alliance with me. Fun times. I'm guessing they lost the war against France. Yeah, they lost the war against France. Unfortunate. Get these ships refitted. That's 3 months. We will not accept this. War between the United States and France is now inevitable. If it's a war they want, a war they shall get. Alright, deploy the battleship squadron. I'm gonna need them out here. I'm gonna need their heavy firepower. Oh, now that we're at war, it's time to deploy the submarines. Deploy squadrons from there. Deploy squadrons from here. That'll flood that region. Where was it? Miami, Wilmington? I know I have a submarine squadron stationed here in the Caribbean, don't I? Do I not have a submarine squadron stationed out here in the Caribbean? I have a single torpedo boat, the Larry. What's the Larry doing out here? How did it end up here? Did I just forget that the Larry ended up here? Go join up with these guys. Could have sworn I had a submarine squadron based somewhere around here. Oh yeah, they're in Boston. And they're coastal submarines, so they can't go too far from their home base. Really should have put some submarines over here in Sudan. And some forces in Equatorial Guinea probably would have been a smart move as well, but we are not known for our smart moves here. We are known for military engagements. Yes. I'm going to station you boys down here just to act as security forces. Alright, and break. Damn, we lost the submarine already. Sink some enemy submarines. Naval invasion. You move there to counter it. Don't let that happen. The battleship fleet is on its way. Anyway, as for politics, I need to start cleaning up these regions down here. Let's see, how big of a fleet do I need? Bigger than what I have. That is unfortunate. You will have to move into support. And I can't. Actually, you guys can move into support. You guys stay here and be ready to start hitting this region. You guys here in Philadelphia, you're waiting on 4 light cruisers to be finished. Just get down here. Your other light cruisers will finish up in a month, so I can just send those down there when they're ready. Right now, we just need to counteract the French. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm going to have to deploy the Pacific fleets as well, because they have Pacific holdings. Deploy the squadron here to start counteracting these guys. Deploy squadron here. Let's see, where else do we have French holdings down here? Gotta cover those. And I think I have another... I do have one more squadron stationed here in the Pacific. No, I don't. I do have submarines, though, stationed in the Pacific. To which I can deploy them in multiple places. I think Tokyo houses a few subs. No, I moved them to Waheli, didn't I? Yeah. Any French islands down here I need to worry about? Not really. I guess you guys can just hang out in the operation area. And just work to pick off their warships. Now, I've got a lot more submarines than they do, so hopefully, even if they do manage to use their submarines to torpedo some of mine, we'll be able to out-attrition them on submarine casualties. And using our submarine technology, we'll hopefully be able to neuter quite a bit of the French fleet. Enemy submarine. Managed to damage it. Those transports are fucked. Oh, we found a French battleship. It is big. We shall attempt to sink it, but it is big. Got our newer style 11-inch guns on the New Mexico here. Along with the Alice now sporting quad 14-inch guns. I mean, triple 14-inch guns, not quad configuration. Alright, let's find this battleship. Shouldn't be too hard, considering it's like 300 times our size. Oh, also, safety your torpedoes, everyone. I don't need you torpedoing each other. The French have brought a monster. That is kind of scary. That is 5 15.1-inch guns, turrets in dual configuration. No secondaries, so our torpedo boats can get real close, actually. This is probably one of the few times where our torpedo boats can actually, like, get in there. Abreast formation, people. Don't cross the battleship lines, please. Oh, shit. The Morias is gone. How fast is she? 24 knots. Turn hard. Hard. Shit. Courier, look out. Shit. Dodge. Swing, change over to a head formation. You guys are getting a little close now, and I don't want you just instantly running in there like maniacs. Alright, battleships start plotting a pursuit course. He's just making a run for it. The smaller 4-inch guns are now in range. That was a little close. Shit. Shit. He was pretty close on that shot. Shit, turn. How close are you guys to getting your torpedoes in range? Not close enough. Shit. Having to constantly dart back and forth between the two lines to make sure that they don't suffer another one-shot kill. Shit, fuck, turd. Shit. They're now focusing on the dart. Shit. Courier's been shot at. Shit. Third took a hit. Dart, you are to retreat. Shit. Courier took a hit. Keep those guns guessing. Shit. They're targeting the Sniffums now. Shit. That was a pretty close shot. Fuck. Surprisingly enough, we have done a bit of damage. Shit. Oh shit, we're running out of ammo for the guns. And we've done bare minimum damage. Shit, the Sniffins has been hit. Get out of the line. Alright, you, trying to make a torpedo run. Shit. Come on. That has to be a decent range. Turn hard. Ooh. Oh, she fired torpedoes at us. Shit, turn harder. Fuck. That was a major hit. Fall back. You two, split up. You go that way, you go that way. Ah, fuck. You got hit. Turn! Ooh. Prep torpedoes. We need to hit the target. Oh shit. Fuck. 4-inch guns are out. Fuck. How far back is the battle line? Jesus Christ, they're taking forever to get over here. Full speed. Get the fuck over here. I'd rather not let this bastard get away. He managed to sink one of our ships. And we've almost run him out of ammo. So honestly, we could kill him. If we could close the range. We got more than enough firepower to sink him. The question is he gonna come back around to try and kill us? Entirely possible. The 11s are now back within range, which means the 14s are definitely within range. I think it's trying to hunt down our torpedo boats that are fleeing. Give them everything we got, gentlemen. Can't let these French battleships live. They'll become problems for us later. Well, that's a hit. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I would appreciate if you could actually fucking hit the target. Now we're starting to do some damage. Excuse me, but can you... You're already using AP, alright. Fair enough. Oh, that was my hit. We're not doing too good on actually hitting the damn target, though. Like, look at all the shells that are just whizzing over his head. We have our heavy cruisers firing off with their 9 inches. Are any of my torpedo boats still in a serviceable enough condition? Looks like some of you managed to refloat yourselves. It'd be great if you guys could reform up and get back over here. Yeah, you're all not in great shape, but you have torpedoes, and that'd be great to have. Because right now they are sitting just outside of our 9.5 kilometer torpedo range. Well, we do have a lot of ammo. We're eventually going to run out of ammo. Even with the amount of rounds that we're sending down range. Oh, hey, he's finally come within range to actually shoot at us. Ah, shit. Light cruiser line just took a hit. Smoke up. How you guys doing on getting back here? I'm gonna have to take the dart out. The dart has to go. Dart has to continue retreating. The rest of you two, get back into formation with each other and try to get over here as fast as possible. If you guys can get over here, you can do a torpedo run. Oh, he is coming into range of our own light cruiser torpedoes. And more of our main guns. And he's starting to run out of his own ammo. Yeah, monsters like these are gonna be fucking terrifying. Because look at how many rounds it takes for us to kill one. And look at how much one of them could do to one of our own boats. The entire front end is disabled, including the main front gun. That's taken out of action. We're lucky this boat didn't blow up. Because those are 15-inch shells. Those things are no joke. Oh, they're out of ammo now. Alright, everybody, just save on ammo. Stop spending so much of it. He is well within range for you guys to accurately shoot and not miss. Here comes the torpedoes. Three consecutive torpedo hits. And here comes another one. I think the only thing that the torpedo boats did effectively was have him waste the majority of his ammunition. I think that's the only thing the torpedo boats managed to do. Sent them in, waste as much of their ammunition as possible, and basically that's about it. That's all we could ask of the torpedo boats. We're not going to attack Denmark yet. Alright, you guys get over here. You guys get over here. Your new ships aren't done yet because they have to go back in for refit. In fact, they're not being done christened yet, so, yeah. Mexico is launching an attack. I really should go deal with that. Politics. Can't do another naval invasion at the moment. Improve relations with the, Italians. Submarine engagement. Let's see, do they have... They do have depth charges, so I'm not too keen on fighting that. Those are transports, think those. Yeah. If they didn't have depth charges, I'd be all gung-ho about it, but they have quite a few of them with depth charges. Do they have sonar, though, is the other thing. I mean, I guess we can find out. We very much found out, and we very much regret that decision. It was very much a bold decision to attack that squadron. Did not work out for us. More transports are getting sunk. Oh, hey, that's an entire French battle group. Yeah, we're here at the pain part. You know, I think France curb stomping Italy probably should have been a sign that we're gonna need more boats. Like, this is honestly kind of bad. This is a bad situation. Like, this could not be any worse. Like, that's an entire French battle group. They have a battle cruiser, and that look at the size of that compared to ours. Like, look at that. They got us outgunned and outclassed. Oh, and of course we're gonna have to deal with shitty weather. Oh, and we're low on ammo, too. That's just great. Never mind. We're disengaging from this battle. I don't want to be here. All ships, run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! If we weren't so low on ammo after that battle, I'd consider it. But I consider doing this engagement, but we are barely any ammo left after that battle. Like, we spent so many shells just to bring down that one battleship. I don't think we're going to be able to beat the French here, boys. We may just have to... We just have to take the L on that, on this one. Try to seize Venezuela. Try to do these submarine attacks. But they are, yeah, they are not. If they're against a ship equipped with depth charges, we're fucked. I have no idea who's winning this. Alright, you battleships? What is that? That's a battleship. You need to head that off. That can't get into the med. You guys need to prevent that from getting there. Ship design. The Rons. Get the ones that we just built, refitted. And the... Was it a Cyber? No, wait, no. It was Cunico Heavy Cruiser? What? Oh, right. The Cyber class isn't done yet, but the Cunicos were. Why are they not available for refits? Are they still being commissioned? Oh wait, they're Delta class heavy cruisers. That's why. I thought they were Cunico ones. No, they're Delta class heavy cruisers. That's why. Get them under refit, and then we can set them out to join up with the two squadrons down here in the Pacific. Are your guys' is the rest of your squadron finished? The rest of your squadron is finished. All right, get the fuck down here. They're gonna need additional light cruiser reinforcements. It's an entirely light cruiser squadron. They'll need the additional forces. Oh, you know, I think those 4 light cruisers I just sent south were destined for the battleship fleet. Oh, hey, these guys again. Oh, this is not good for us. This really is not good for us. Like, it's a big battle group. Please tell me we've reloaded. Please tell me we've had enough time to rearm the ships with some decent firepower. I mean, not firepower, armament, ammo. Because ammo is definitely the major problem that we have. I'm not too sure about this. Especially... that's still not a full load of ammo. I'm not sure we're going to have much of a choice. Alright, we're going to sail this way. And basically force the... well, they are already here, is what I'm suddenly hearing. Gentlemen, I would like you to stop shooting and wasting your ammo, please. I know you can theoretically hit that thing. I know you can. But it's scary, and, you guys have a... what is that? A 5% chance of hitting it. In fact, they are now shooting at us. More specifically, my torpedo boats. Actually, no, my battleships are what's being targeted. Torpedo boats, could you please sort yourselves out? Heavy cruiser spotted. Alright. I'm gonna let you guys start shooting now. They're starting to get a little closer. Those shots fell way short. And so did those ones. All units save torpedoes, please. I very much need that battle cruiser taken out. Torpedo boats, have you just stopped in the middle of the water? This is a war zone! An active war zone! Don't just stand there and do something! All of you, be ready to avoid torpedoes, because, yeah, they are definitely sending in the pain. Start launching. Get torpedoes in the water. Shit. Torpedoes. Alright, all of you, secondaries, aggressive fire. Shit, Los Angeles just had a magazine detonate. Battleships, I need you to... Well, first off, not get hit by a torpedo. Alright, I need you guys focused on the battle at hand. probably gonna lose the Nashville here. You guys need to sink those destroyers. Get some more torpedoes into that formation there. You guys aren't being fired at by torpedoes anymore. Get those torpedoes into that middle of that formation. Yeah, we're gonna have to... This war isn't gonna go well for us. We're gonna have to probably end it soon here. This war is not going well. Los Angeles, fire on that target. He is quite literally ramming you. We've lost Los Angeles. Don't tell me that was the friendly torpedoes. Who's the one in charge of the squadron now? Well, we lost the Gertrude. The Lemaine has sunk. The Leopard has sunk. Alright, I need to pause for a moment. Main guns, target that. Secondary guns. Light cruiser. Torpedoes can figure out what target they want to shoot at. You guys. That guy. Don't let him live. He's killed quite a lot of you. Colin, you're still alive? Target that. Torpedo boats. Find a target. Ugh. This battle is a lot more fierce than I would like. We've lost quite a lot of the Mediterranean squadron. Detach you. I need you to turn. Turn hard. How many of your torpedo launchers are still functional? All 3. I need you to get them on that target. Alright, begin retreating. You're out of ammo and you've fired everything. Good luck. Alright, we fired a fairly wide spread of torpedoes. Hopefully some of those will hit. Yeah, it's a good thing we waited for that ammo, or otherwise we would have been fucked if we had fought this battle before. Looks like she might end up dodging the torpedoes we sent her way. Or maybe not. She's definitely got a lot of them to deal with. Yep, that's 2 straight to her front. Alright, the battle cruiser is down. Now we just have to mop up what's left of the French fleet. Damn, we lost to San Diego. Saw that coming. Calling fire on the Algeria. Oh, the Dart is now in command. The Traktoba has been severely damaged. Join the retreating forces. Having my battleships enter the fray as just heavy hitters with a lot of guns. Because that's all they are right now to me. Heavy hitters with a lot of guns. And we're firing off every single one of them. Damn, there's still some heavy cruisers left that haven't even, like, seen any action yet. damn, I think we're gonna lose quite a lot of our remaining fleet here. The Mediterranean home fleet is not in great shape after this. Like, this battle tore them apart. We lost, I think so far, 3 light cruisers and 1 heavy cruiser. And the battle is still going, and they still have 5 functional heavy cruisers. Having as many of our secondaries just keep up the fire on this damn bastard. Trying to sink him so that way then he can't keep firing such close range at our ships. Start saving on that main gun ammo. I would prefer it if you guys could actually hit the damn target. Any light cruisers throw up a smoke screen. Try to limit some of the damage on yourselves. Yeah, that would be the next target to hit. That heavy cruiser there has suffered quite a bit of damage. The thing is, at the very least, these ships are a lot more expensive than us. So, the French will take a lot longer to replace their losses than we will. Our ships are far cheaper and easier to replace. Kind of. I'm not entirely sure if that's how the game works, with our smaller size being a factor in how quickly we can build. Yeah, all 3 of these ships have suffered some level of damage. Colin, you just fall in with one of the light cruiser groups. You're the only one left of the heavy cruiser detachment for this unit, so yeah, just fall in with them. Look at these heavy cruisers alone. I get 10.4-inch gun. That one's actually already severely disabled. Which one of these are shooting back? Shoot at him. Try to get this guy disabled as well. At the very least, this entire French fleet is basically gone off the board. However, the French have more fleets. A lot more fleets. So the question is, can we keep up this rate of attrition with them? I mean, this squadron will definitely have to probably go back to port. There's no way that they can keep out like this. They'll need to go back to port for repairs. With how much damage this entire squadron has suffered. Like, they'll have to be rotated. I mean, it's a good thing the battleship fleet's here to support them, but, yeah, they're gonna have to get rotated. I probably should have waited a little longer, built up another larger squadron to support the Mediterranean group instead of just believing in the Mediterranean group being large enough to handle itself and that the French would have their forces spread elsewhere. I was kind of relying on the Italians for support, but their war with the French ended a lot quicker than I thought it would. Not even sure the French really gained much out of it. Other than ending my alliance with Italy. Alright, he's basically dead in the water. Heavy battleships start firing on the 3rd heavy cruiser. He's still got some functionality left to him. I'd rather he not be firing back at my ships. Well, we just pick away at his disabled comrades. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be afloat much longer. Yeah, he just suffered a massive hit. But he's definitely not getting away anytime soon. Don't let him get away. Alright, we're gonna have to start pursuing. Hard turn, everyone. It's time to start hunting these bastards down. These poor ironclad vessels were never designed to do this. They were never designed for this era of warfare. I mean, we've made them work to a degree, but yeah, there's a lot of ships that really I could desire having more guns. This poor guy here is just getting pelted with basically whatever we have left. Oh, that's where that other heavy cruiser is. He's engaging these two. I told you to run away. What are you doing? You're engaging an enemy heavy cruiser. Yeah, there goes one of their heavy cruisers. This unit still has 3 heavy cruisers, so that means there's another one somewhere over here, where that guy is all the way over there. Even if that last guy gets away, like, that's still a large chunk of the French Navy gone. Not a large chunk. And to be fair, we lost quite a bit as well. Like, we did not come out of that, like, lightly. That was not a light amount of damage we took. We lost several ships. Like 4 ships to their 14. And they still had 2 destroyers, 1 light cruiser, and 2 heavy cruisers still available. I don't even know where those destroyers went. We lost the Los Angeles, the Nashville, the San Diego, and the Gertrude. But at the very least, we did severely cripple the French naval operations in the Mediterranean. Yeah, it looks like a lot of their fleet is now no longer available. Where'd that battleship go? They had sent a battleship down this way, didn't they? Yeah, they detoured it. They must be taking it to the Suez. Yeah, they have a lot of ships moving through the Suez. Alright, I'm going to dispatch the battleships to go handle the Suez. The battleship flotilla is going to go handle the Suez. These guys are going to try and, let's see. How much do they need in order to navally invade this? 138. I don't think they'll manage to get the forces required. Why is it 100% chance? We have naval supremacy in the region. There is no way that is 100% chance. That's just fucking stupid if it is. Naval invasion. Northwest Mexico is also where I planned to naval invade. I should naval invade southeast Mexico as well, just to stop that ground invasion. But right now I'm trying to secure Venezuela. Once we have Venezuela, we'll go after the... I'll send 1 fleet to deal with that, and then the other fleet will help shore up Mexico, so that way then that's no longer a thorn in my side. Brazil is launching a ground invasion, actually, and apparently winning. Good for you, Brazil. If you manage to capture French Guiana, that's one less place I have to fucking bother with. You guys will just die, so we're gonna agree that you guys don't do shit. It's 4 of you versus 1 of him. Try it. I regret trying it. At the very least, these naval invasions that the French are launching are spreading them out by quite a bit. How big is the French Navy? Alright, they only have 103 ships, so we still got them outnumbered, even if most of my naval count is inflated by submarines. Alright, coastal submarine 4s. I could really use another squadron out here in the fucking Mediterranean. Where is what fucking island is this? The Balearic Islands? Where the fuck are the Bearlick Island? Oh, there they are. Yeah, if they somehow manage to take that when all they have in here is 2 destroyers compared to my naval squadron of 4 battleships, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Because they shouldn't be able to take that with just that small handful of vessels. Okay, another battle, and this is against the remains of that other squadron. We'll take it. We need to finish them off. We can't let them continue to stay afloat, because these ships are a danger. The longer they get to stay afloat, the worse off we'll be. Alright. Alright, the Nevada has decided it's going to be in the lead this time. I'm going to have both of our torpedo boats just retreat for now. I don't want them on the front line. Actually, you guys just scout for the light cruisers. Alright, yeah, you guys save on ammo, please. You gotta wait until they're closer before you start opening up. And besides, those destroyers are gonna be the bigger threat. Shit, torpedo inbound. Shit, fuck. Nevada. Good news is, most of those were duds. Bad news is, the Nevada took still quite a bit of a beating anyways. Incoming! Nevada took another hit. The Derrick is going to take a hit. That was a dud torpedo. Alright. I'd rather you guys start focusing on the destroyers that are still incoming. Shit, he got a torpedo off. Good thing we have detection equipment for this shit. Back in the old days, this would have gotten us killed real quickly. Any of them still have torpedoes left? That one does. Make sure he doesn't see the light of day. Yeah, their heavy cruisers are coming into range now. Now it's just us brawling with their destroyers. Alright, you guys start firing on those heavy cruisers. I need those heavier caliber guns actually doing their job of killing something that's heavier. Well, the light cruisers continue and torpedo boats continue to mop up the remains of the enemy formation. Sinking these guys at least means that the last of the enemy naval presence here in the Med is basically eliminated. The Alice fired off some torpedoes. I don't think those are going to hit before she sinks. Yeah, the Alice very much did not want to wait for those torpedoes. Yeah, how badly damaged is the Nevada? Nevada has suffered severe damage. We're down to the last few shells. Oh, we are managing to score a few hits, so at the very least we're doing something to it. Yeah, this is an older model heavy cruiser of theirs. In fact, I'm surprised this hull is still even in service. It's using some advanced turrets, though, Mark III's. Yeah, there she goes. That was the last of her functionality. Come on, guys. You only have a few shots left. Please tell me you can sink it. Oh, she's turning around again. Trying to put up another fight. I'm not sure how much that's a good idea for her, considering how much flooding she is suffering. Yeah, that was 2 more compartments breached. And there goes her 1 main gun remaining. That was pretty funny. Sure thing, Argentina. Alright, so did we manage to prevent their invasion? Yes, we did. I would like to continue to improve relations with the Italians, because I'd rather not piss them off. Alright, they're down to 99 ships. They're building a shit ton of them, though, but they only have 5 battleships. Thankfully. I think I actually own the most battleships in the world. To be fair, they aren't great. Alright, so we're going to build 3 Delta classes, and these will be the replacements for the campaign in of our losses over here. We do actually have some spare ships, though, that can be dispatched. Send the Topeka, the Armada, and the Aromi to go and reinforce their squadron. Well, their support vessels are getting fixed somewhere. I don't know which port they went to get fixed. Probably Algiers? Nope. Oh, wait, no, they would have gone to Mallorca. Yeah. It was the nearest port. Yeah. And then the battleships are... The battleships have detoured. They have detoured hard. My plan was to use them to cut off the French coming from the Suez, but it looks like they're going to engage the French. Alright, so I need you guys not to go and waste all of your gas. I need you to be over here. Did Egypt change sides? No. Mexico is still on their team, though. Portugal has ditched Team France, though. How much longer until our naval invasion of Venezuela is complete? A bit longer. The invasion of northeast Mexico is going well. We have a shit ton of money. Not really much to spend it on, though. Ugh. 25 ships we're building, by the way. A small handful of those are actually for us. The rest of them are for our allies who are ordering up more ships because they now have to defend themselves from the French. Oh, hey, the Mexican Navy has actually come out to meet us. Hello, Mexican Navy. Did not expect to see you here. Didn't even know you existed. But, you know, kudos to make your acquaintance. Unfortunately, you have run into the Pacific home fleet. And even with your superior technology ships that you've gotten from France, I highly doubt you've got the firepower to deal with us. Aggressive secondary fire because I know full well what these destroyers are capable of. The Port David class here had to get neutered a bit. It's now got Mark IV 9-inch guns instead of the 10-inch guns it originally had. But now it has this. A turret in the middle that can swivel to both sides. So, you know, I feel like there are some disadvantages, but there are some advantages to being a ship that needed to get smaller guns. Like an addition of another turret. It's still not in a great place. Like, half of these ships are just basically wherever I could fit a gun. Like these, the Philadelphia, armed with 6-inch guns and this weird turret configuration. It honestly looks like a cargo ship that we went and just outfitted with actual armaments. Alright, she is firing on us. Alright, the moment that destroyer shows up again, we're gonna fire everything we got on it. Actually, that destroyer might have less torpedo armaments. I'm not sure. Those both are getting a lot closer than I would like. One of our underwater torpedoes detonated. That's not great. Alright, let's turn hard, because she's fired torpedoes. Ah, fuck! Connecticut's magazine just detonated. Shit, the Philadelphia took a torpedo hit as well. However, they are now very much within range of all of our guns. So suddenly, they are very much not in a happy position. I do not appreciate having been shot at. And the Connecticut being as damaged as it is. Yeah, the poor Connecticut, one of her magazines went up. It was probably the entire torpedo magazine, honestly, considering her torpedoes had suffered damage beforehand. Yeah, now we're just chasing this bastard. He only goes 18 knots, so he's not much faster than our cruising speed for shooting. Oh, he is actually charging at us. Well, can't say that the Mexican Navy doesn't have guts. I'll give them that. However, they do lack in sufficient firepower. So we just pepper them in fire. Hey, rear turret, you gonna do anything anytime soon? There we go. Yeah, there she goes. They put up a decent little fight. I'll give them that much. Definitely was not expecting the Connecticut to have suffered a ammo detonation, but oh, those poor transports. Goodbye, transports. Yeah. These guys still, I don't think, have been able to rearm too much. I'm hoping that they've gotten some ammo. Because that is definitely the one thing they are vehemently missing. Thankfully, we had some ships in reserve to assist the fleet and replenish our supply of cannon fodder. I know that's pretty mean, but that's kind of basically what our other ships are to the battleships. Cannon fodder. We have 26 battleships for a reason. Oh, was that a main gun fire? That was a main gun firing. She's fired torpedoes already, so, all of you, please eliminate her existence. Shit, torpedoes inbound. Those are gonna hit. New Mexico is flooding. The Alice is taking up the lead. Alright, the Derrick is taking up the lead now as the Alice has also suffered some damage. Damn. Oh, we actually got lucky. A few of those torpedoes that missed the light cruiser actually struck the heavy cruiser. That's good for us. These French heavy cruisers are scary. They have Mark IV 10s. Like, 4 of them. Like, these are actually well-built ships. And we're having to fight them with basically toys that are equipped with knives. That is basically what I'm going to equate our Navy to at this point. Ever since we left the 1920s, we're kind of at a disadvantage. No matter what we do. We can stick more armor on them. We can stick better guns on them. But the problem is that we just can't stick the right layout of guns on them. Like, we're fairly small ships. There's only so much I can do in terms of customizability. We are limited by the technology of our time. Though to be fair, the technology of our time has evolved since then, but you know, Congress couldn't approve any new hulls, you know? Congress just said, no new hulls, you gotta stick with what you got, just stick more guns on them or something, I don't know. And you know, it hasn't failed yet, but a few American lives have been lost for this, little situation. And he's gone. But yeah, the battleships are basically the main show. They are the essential MVPs of any fight in this game. Right now. Damn, the French are sending a lot of ships down here to the Caribbean. 2 more turns until we get Venezuela under control. How's the Charleston squadron? Get them down here to join up with their fleet. Actually, where was I gonna send you guys? Because these guys are already pretty well stacked. What are you guys supposed to do? Honestly, you guys are... Well, you guys still haven't been... You guys' battleship still isn't refitted. I just remembered. Better not send you out with that outdated of a ship. I have to wait till you're back in port now because I took you out of the port. Damn. Yeah, this naval invasion over here is still going well. I think the other ship went home to go get fixed. I think. Probably. How's Brazil's invasion going? It's actually going pretty well. If they take that, that's at least 1 less territory for the French to hold and for me to have to bother taking. The French are still trying to take this. Not too well, though. They only have 47,000 men there. I'm still waiting for the few ships under repair here to be finished being repaired. What do we got up here? Heavy cruiser with depth charges. Good luck. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. But, you know, fuck it. They're all old Generation 1 submarines, I think. At least that's what makes up most of this squadron, so, yeah. Where's the battleship fleet? There you guys are. Actually, there's a lot of French subs out here. I'm not entirely sure I want to send you guys down that way. Yeah. Instead, I'd rather you guys come up here. Harass the French up here. That should draw their attention. Politics. Launch another naval invasion. The Virgin Islands are the ones that are controlled by by these guys, right? Yeah, the Virgin Islands. So yeah, that's where we're gonna navally invade next. Actually, you know what? There hasn't been much action down here. You guys can go do that. I know your battleship is way out of date, but the rest of you are refitted, so if it comes down to a battle, you should be fine enough to run away if you need to. Oh, good luck, submarines. Well, good luck, transports. Oh, hey! Where did you come from? And why are you engaging my light cruiser fleet over my battleship fleet? You fucking assholes. They very specifically engaged the light cruiser flotilla over the battleships. Those assholes. So everyone, we're gonna do the try and intrude method of run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! This large-ass squadron just made up of all light cruisers. Like, we got many different flavors of light cruiser here. I say as I jump between 3 of the exact same light cruiser. In fact, these all might just be the same light cruiser. These all might be Birch-class light cruisers. Yeah, I think they are all Birch-class light cruisers. Oh, wait, no, here's a different one. I think this is the wrong class. Oh, they have caught up to us. So everybody smoke. Smoke and continue to run. Continue to run. Running is good. Running is a very good tactic. Yeah, they can outrun us. That's a problem. This is very much why I wanted to upgrade our speed. But at the very least, we got away! We did it! That's 4 of those fucking battleships. We struggled to sink just one of those damn things. And now they have 4 of them in the Caribbean. That's not good. Why are they down here? I mean, I know why they're down here. They're probably here for the Brazilian naval invasions. But seriously, why would you... The AI doesn't make sense to me half the time. Like, the Caribbean and France are in danger. And their solution is to send their 4 remaining battleships, along with a large portion of their fleet, down to go shoot some guys in the Caribbean. By the way, I want everybody on aggressive fire for your secondaries. There they are. I would prefer it if you saved on your primary armor there. I love your enthusiasm. Not what we're looking for right now. Oh, now she's coming towards us. Means she's probably gonna try and do a torpedo run. I would just continue to skirt. Who's in command now? The Derek? She's trying to make a run for it. I'd rather she not be able to get away, but I think she's gonna get away. Unless she comes back to try and attack us again, which she is actually doing. Oh, the Sniffums just suffered a massive hit. She has her smoke. She tries to get close, but the moment her smoke fades, she just runs. Probably because she knows as she gets too close, she's gonna get torn apart. Like, even if we're old and outdated, a gun's a gun. Especially a big gun caliber, like an 11-inch gun or a 5-inch. Where does she go? She's over here somewhere. Ah, shit. Fog rolled in. Ugh. That's gonna make Hunter even more annoying. Don't know how she's able to spot us before we can spot her, considering our technology in terms of spotting equipment should be a lot better than, should at least allow us to have a similar spotting range. Come on, where is she? We're getting close because the end battle button keeps appearing and disappearing. Alright, light cruisers, you're up. Find her. Oh wait, it's useless now because in overcast, it doesn't let you go over a certain speed. Fuck. Well, we saw each other for a moment. I think we're just gonna have to let this light cruiser get away. I don't think we can chase it. Oh, call it a draw. Let's see. They still don't have enough tonnage for that. They don't have enough tonnage for that. Equatorial Guinea. Oh, yeah, they're invading down here in my fucking little African colony over here. I'm hoping that moving the battleship fleet into the English Channel will bring over some of their... will get them to recall some of their forces. Because the battleship fleet is pretty heavy. They're able to do quite a number on shit. So if the enemy decides to leave them there, they're kind of fucked. Where did that fleet go that attacked us in the Caribbean, though? Like, it just doesn't exist. It's not real. It never existed. Let's see. Any more ability to plan naval invasions? No. Serbia actually now controls almost all of the Balkans except for Albania and Montenegro. And Bosnia. And Central Balkans, which nobody ever takes control of the Central Balkans. One does not simply take control of the Central Balkans, I'll tell you that. From experience. One does not simply take control of the Central Balkans. It is quite the hard territory to get your hands on. Okay, so the French sold the Mexican Navy a battle cruiser at some point. Alrighty, fair enough. Shouldn't be too hard to take out. They have 2 heavy cruisers and the battle cruiser. They hopefully shouldn't try to close the range to have engaged with us in a torpedo combat. Though hoping for the AI not to do something is very wishful thinking. They are returning fire, and they hit the Texas. Best we start turning. The more guns we can return fire with, the better. This is actually a pretty menacing ship. And those are Mark IIIs. So that's no slouch of a vessel. But to be fair, she's not the most accurate vessel. Well, she had managed to hit the Texas earlier. I don't think she's managed many returning hits. I would like to take her out of commission, because her guns are scary. And the light cruisers can harass these heavy cruisers. Have your guys' secondaries just start opening up like crazy. I'll go singing that battle cruiser. Still going. Your guys' secondaries, though, can definitely be helping out. These light cruisers may not have much in terms of firepower, but they lack in firepower. They more than make up for in volume of fire, and also the fact that they carry torpedoes. So you know they have that going for them too. Are your, yeah, your smaller guns are now within range. Just start peppering him then. Pepper him with the small guns too. Smoke up. Come on, battle cruisers, you need to finish this battle a little faster. I mean, battleships. You need to finish this battle a little faster. And there's a bot in the chat. Gotta clear that. Okay, 56% chance to hit. Start saving your shells and try planning accordingly. I need you guys actually hitting that damn target. Alright, you boys, you are gonna screen the Vincent. So that way then the Philadelphia will get some coverage. Alright, we managed to get the battleship, I mean battle cruiser, so it's time to start actually unloading on these heavy cruisers. Damn, the Philadelphia is just taking a beating. Guys, you really need to move in there and cover the fucking Philadelphia. Damn, we just lost to Louisville. Jesus, what they hit them with? 11s, yeah. But these are old. These are like Chinese era ships. These are like the 1920s. The 1910s, honestly. Damn, China was selling Mexico some advanced ass shit back in the day. Didn't keep any of it for themselves, though. Yeah. Saved the Philadelphia. Very much lost the Louisville, though. I need you guys to be firing your torpedoes. Like seriously, at any point you want to launch them. You have more than enough range. How much lead do you want to give these torpedoes? Fire them! I swear, trying to get ships to launch torpedoes sometimes can be such a fucking pain. Especially if they're underwater ones. Alright, do you have a problem with your torpedo launchers by any chance? Yes, all the ones on this side are fucked. That's why you're not firing. Doesn't explain why you're not firing. It does explain why you're not firing. So you have an excuse. Come on, those torpedo launchers should be well within their firing arc limit. Seriously, I don't know what's up with these guys and their fucking torpedo firing arcs. These things are still using, like... Actually, Prop 3 is pretty advanced. But still, these guys are using some old-ass tech. It's annoying they managed to take out one of my light cruisers. Kinda needed that, tonnage. in order to help with capturing northwestern Mexico. Pretty sure that'll prevent us from being able to actually take it if that battleship doesn't come back anytime soon. That went off to go get fixed. And they surrendered due to high casualties. Submarine versus submarine. More of my poor transports. And still, this weird battleship fleet that just doesn't appear on the map. Who the fuck are you? And where do you fucking come from? Like, there's really no reason who this fleet should be here. I looked around. I couldn't find where it was based. I wish fucking Brazil would take that French Guiana territory faster, so then they wouldn't have a base of operations. But hey, we got an advantage here. Because we are in a storm. Which means we should be able to get away scot-free. Without ever encountering the enemy. We're just gonna run away. Like the brave men that we are. Just run away. Oh shit, they're getting close. They're getting close now that the timer's slowing down a bit. We just have to keep going. Even if they do find us, we do have quite a bit of firepower, so if we need to, we can fight. We'll die, but you know, at the very least, we'll take quite a few of them down with us if we have to. Shit, they found us. Smoke and run, smoke and run! Oh shit. Well, if they didn't spot us before, they have now. Now they have definitely spotted us. Oh, that was the closest escape we have ever made. I will say, the battles in the Mediterranean are becoming a lot less intense. Thankfully, we've saved up enough ammo now to where we actually have a decent amount of spare rounds for the main guns. It's not much main gun ammo, but at least it's something. Yeah, we have light cruisers, whole herd of them, coming in. Make sure they don't get close. Be ready to start avoiding torpedo fire if it comes down to it. Oh shit! The Yamada just took a terrible hit. Oh, one of those main gun rounds hit. Those are torpedoes in the water. Hopefully our boys are able to dodge them. Light cruisers, throw up a smoke screen. You guys, I'd prefer it if you didn't end up hitting a torpedo, please. Reform the formation, please. At the very least, if they're gonna piecemeal these warships into my Mediterranean fleet, at the very least, that's less French ships that they'll have available, and they'll have to start relocating that big fleet that I keep having to run away from. Because that fleet is big and scary. You guys sort out what the fuck you're doing. So are you guys gonna run away or are you guys gonna engage? Looks like they're gonna run away. Ow. Yeah. The Mediterranean fleet has suffered quite a bit of damage. Like, there is no doubt about that. How this fleet's still functional at this point is a miracle, to say the least. Especially considering parts of their Naval Squadron Task Force are currently under repair. Oh, the courier just suffered a hit. Courier, stop hiding near the fucking battleship. You're gonna get shot if you do that. Alright, you guys just need to start returning fire. I can't just sit here and take hits like this. Yeah, the thing is, they can see us. We can't really see them too well. You know what? Fuck it. End the battle. I'm not chasing these guys around. I sunk their 3 light cruisers. Fuck it. I'd rather get more ammo for the next battle than deal with that. Oh, Greenland is now rebelling against Denmark. Good luck with that, guys. So how well is this naval invasion going now? Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Because this is an absurdly large battle group. Yeah, none of my squadrons down here can deal with that. So to solve this issue, we're just going to start invading more of Mexico. These guys are going to bail and head on over to fight Mexico. Well, Brazil's almost taken French Guiana. And you guys are going to move to support Puerto Rico. Not Puerto Rico, but the invasion of the Virgin Islands. Yeah, I need to get my my battleship fleet down there. Which honestly I am gonna do. The battleship fleet needs to be down here in the Caribbean if that enemy war fleet is to size is to be as terrifying as it is. Oh, have they actually summoned enough men for this? No, not even close. Have they summoned enough men for this? Also, not even close. How long until you guys are done being fixed? The Nevada is being repaired. The Colin is ready to move out. Get back out there and join up with your guys' squadron. Like, I need you guys out there doing shit. I need you guys regrouped with your squadron. Like, they need the ships. They need the firepower. Another battle cruiser. What? How many did they fucking get from the fucking Chinese? How many battle cruisers? Like, seriously. How many? Just... There was clearly a lot of transactions that occurred during the time of this alliance between the Mexicans and the Chinese. At the very least, these guys are veterans, so they are pretty accurate with their shots. Start turning so we can get more guns on target. Yeah, this is another one of their Chinese vessels. I very much like that light cruiser to not exist, please. Shit, torpedoes are alive in the water. There we go, took her down before she could take us down. Still funny having this weird configuration of weapons. The David class has evolved quite a lot over the years. Yeah, it's only got 9.5, so we should be more than well armored enough to handle 9.5-inch guns. Especially considering it's using only Prep 2. And, well, it's using Capitalistic 2, but its shell type is light, so those shells can go far, but they're also pretty terrible at actually getting through armor. So even against our light cruisers, it shouldn't be able to do too much damage. Because our light cruisers are pretty well armored, for the most part. They have quite a bit of armor, just not much. Can't believe we've almost expended all of our ammo already. Please start hitting the target, boys. I think we took out all the 9.5s on this side, and all that's left is the one on the front. Yep. Light shells are good for earlier in the timeline. Like in the 1890s and 1910s, I'd say is the last time where light shells are really going to be useful. Afterwards, they kind of become a hindrance. They're not really great. They kind of lose a lot of their punch over time, even if you stick a bigger caliber gun on it. These guys never catch a break. Every time. It's just more ships. More French. To be fair, the fact that they're sending as many ships as they have to the Mediterranean kind of goes to show that they... Oh, shit. I did not realize what time it was. Fuck. I should have saved. Ah. That means I have to play at this battle, and this battle could take fucking half an hour. I want food. I didn't realize what time it was. Fuck. I want my nom-noms. Alright, you join up with the battleship line. Or because you're on your own and I have nothing better to do with you. Remember, gentlemen, you're just picket ships. Do not charge in there like idiots. There's an enemy light cruiser somewhere. I need you guys to keep it as far away as possible. Alright. Well, there's the enemy light cruiser. I would like very much not to see it anymore, please, gentlemen. Well, that was a lucky hit. She is closing her range, though. Which I am not appreciative of. Oh, we scored in our hit. She's back on scopes. She's fired torps. Oh, she's flooded now. That'll do a number on her. Ah, shit. Our light cruisers are getting torn a new one. Well, at the very least, that was a dead torpedo that hit. Guys, that light cruiser is still getting closer, and that heavy cruiser has fired off a salvo. Alright, battleships, I need you to focus on that. Oh shit, that's a lot of torpedoes heading straight into the light cruiser line. Cullen now taking up the lead of the battleship line. Oh, that's a double ammunition detonation. Both turrets on the front and back just popped off. Damn, I'm sad I missed that. rare to get two pop-offs like that. I'm hoping we can injure one of them so that way then they can't get away. They might get away. Please ensure they can't get away, men. I'm relying on you. Damn. Alice is just taking a fucking beating. Yeah. Unfortunately, they are outside the range of the 7-inch gun on the column, unfortunately. Does look like they are turning back in, though, for another engagement. Or at least to shoot at my bloody torpedo boats. Yeah, they're coming back around for another engagement. Target the lead ship. Please land some fucking hits. No! The Stiffums! The namesake of the torpedo boats! No! She fought hard. She's been with us for a while now. She was bound to sink eventually. I think she's the first of the namesakes to get sunk in battle. I'm not entirely sure if there were any other namesakes that got sunk. I very much like this heavy cruiser to no longer exist. The more of these ships we sink, the more likely they'll dispatch the ships from that squadron down in the Caribbean up here to fight us on mildly more even terms. Even though this fleet is in no condition to be fighting what's down in the Caribbean. Hence why I've sent the battleship fleet to go and try and handle the situation down there. The less ships they have up here, the better. Because that makes it easier for the Mediterranean fleet to maintain its control over the our half of the Mediterranean. So yeah, this war definitely has been an up and down. We've lost a small number of vessels. However, we have managed to sink far more French ships than they've sunk us. So, overall, I call this a win-win. You know, we might have a chance. Though, to be fair, what this will say about our future war with Italy in the 1940s remains to be seen. We'll definitely have to increase the size of the Navy. It can't remain as small as it is, even though it is still one of the largest navies in the world. It is definitely still fairly small. We need more squadrons, and honestly, we're going to need to more heavily invest in our battleship infrastructure. Basically, we need more battleships. The heavy cruisers are nice, and probably will continue to see service. May even become a heavy, basically just a heavy destroyer. But the rest of the ships are probably just not going to be bothered to be replaced. Once they're lost, they're probably going to be lost, and that's all we're going to probably agree on that. Because they're barely holding up as is. Because we're definitely running out of smaller vessels. The torpedo boats are getting slowly picked off. And the light cruisers are going to be not far behind on that. Because while I can upgrade the light cruisers quite a bit, they've already been upgraded quite a bit for durability purposes. The torpedo boats, on the other hand, their survivability is kind of pathetic. Alright. They're now down another 2 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser. And we failed to gain control of Venezuela because this fucking fleet appeared out of fucking nowhere. I don't even know how it managed to get here. Yeah. Politics. Naval invasion. Southeast Mexico. So then we can fend off this invasion a little bit more effectively and prevent them from launching another one. Yeah, of course. They're waiting on... Seriously, where is your battleship? Where did they... Why did you go to Seattle? Wisconsin! Why are you in fucking Seattle? Why are you two in fucking Tampico? How is that closer than San Diego? So, clearly, some of my captains might be morons. Oh, shit. They might be able to actually take northern Brazil if Brazil doesn't actually deploy its navy to deal with it. I may have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to send these guys down there to fight that. They're gonna have to go down there and fight that. They can't... We can't let Brazil fall into the French hands. They're sending a lot of shit down here. Why are they sending so much shit down here? Have they not looked at the situation in the Mediterranean? Have they not looked over here and been like, you know, maybe the situation over here is a little fucked? I mean, to be fair, the situation over here has been fucked for a bit now. And a lot of ships are now under repair. This squadron here is basically reduced down to just whatever is available to float. The Danish are sending a task force of 3 heavy cruisers down here to fight for the Virgin Islands. That's not going to work out well for them, but you know, they can give it the good old college try. Anyway, let me just wrap things up here so then I can go eat. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord link below to stay up to date with all the stuff going on the streams, to know when I go live, or just to chat with me off stream. Don't forget to check out the Blue Sky to have another way of knowing when I go live, and don't forget to check out the YouTube channel for all the VODs get uploaded to it Friday through Monday, same time every week, unless I forget about it. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Hope you guys enjoy the person I'm going to be sending you all off to. Hopefully I remembered to actually hit the update info thing so that way then this stream was titled correctly. And hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.